Alright, we're here for round 1. Hand is kind of awkward, but not really. Go Sunken Hollow into Mountain into Haven. We have Hangerback Walker into Thopter Engineer into potentially Thunderbreak region if we draw another untapped land. And then Kolagon at the top end, so... The mana is just a little wonky, that's all. That's my only issue. 4 Kolagons is a lot, also. That shows some dedication. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Might be in trouble. Oh. Maybe we're not in trouble. I think we're supposed to kill Swift Spear and then play Engineer. And then if we brick on land, we can play Hangerback for 1. And also take it up because of haste. So kind of saving us some mana there. See if our opponent is playing the newer version with Nissa or not. Kind of seems that way. Alright, so do we send this Thopter into the fray or what? Guessing not. There's kind of like no real point to doing that, but it's really tough for them to remove the Thopter Engineer anyway, so it's kind of maybe sort of keeping them back on D. Because they would need another spell and a Fiery Impulse to kill it. 3 is a lot of toughness. Opponent does not get a Cinderglade, that's interesting. Whirling Outburst. Alright, now we're back on D. Now it is time to turtle up. Oh, tappy land. I think Hangerback for 1 is better than Thopter Engineer in this spot. Let's start growing the Hangerback a little bit. Plays like an Atarka's Command. We'll get a couple tokens. Alright, well, we are blocking. The usual mode. Alright, we're engineer rich. Might want to do some math here. Regent plus Kolagon is 12, so we just need a creature left around still. So I don't think there's any need to really get in damage here. I think we just try and turtle up as best we can. Wait for our land. There it is. That should do it. Kolagon, the savior. I recommend dashing. Dashing is always good. Not always good, but certainly in this spot it's good. Alright, Seismic Rupture, let's go. Let's do it. Yeah, see, I don't think we're going to make it to Silumgar. Just don't think that that's a reasonable thing to expect to have happen. So I wish I knew whether my opponent was Nissa or like Become Immense, Team of Battle Rage and whatnot. Would influence my sideboarding greatly. For example, if they're like going up to bigger stuff, then I like the Silumgars because I'll probably have time. If they have Team or Battle Rage Become Immense, I want more Dispels. As of right now, I don't think I mind keeping in 1 Dispel for Atarka's Command. But I do try and use my mana every turn. So it's kind of tough. Kind of tough to keep that mana open. A lot of the time it's going to be like, oh, well, if I want to keep them in Dispel, I just can't play a spell this turn because my curve is so high. You know, like I'll go like 3 into 4, or 2 into 3, or whatever, and I won't be able to go like 2 into 2 plus Dispel. So things I could see siding out include Ghostfire Blade and Kolagon, just kind of the slower cards. I wonder if the other cut should come in, or the Silumgars. Silumgar on the draw just seems like a pipe dream, when I have not nearly enough removal to actually kill them. I'm kind of thinking, basically just need to kill him with Kolagon. That's about it. So are the blades too slow? They seem kind of slow. I'm sure Cody would be more than happy to yell at me for my terrible sideboarding throughout this video, but this kind of makes sense to me. I don't want to flood on Dispels or Cuts, so I think keeping it 3 and 1 is fine. I do think you just have to kill them with Kolagon, so I do want to keep 4. I could see games where, you know, I have to play a little more defensively, so I have more time to draw into one, and I don't want them clogging my hands, so maybe I should cut one of them. But we'll just go with this for now. Maybe on the draw we have to be more defensive, but again, if he's boarding into a bigger green-red deck, then we have plenty of time. We shall see. See what the deck looks like after boarding, and then we can go from there. That's about it. Just gotta wait. Show me something. Show me. Oh. Anythings, any happenings whatsoever. 0 happenings. Maybe I'll drink some delicious water. Well, my hand kind of stinks, but Hangerback's nice, Cut is nice. Some fetches to power the Cut. Plenty of good draw steps. Ring my bell. I think I just want to get Swamp Mountain. Ballsy play, love it. Get Mountain, not do anything. Let's try and scare you a little bit. Alright, Sky Spawner's tight. Kind of both doing tokeny things, except my stuff just goes way over the top. So next turn I could tick up Hangerback, and then trade, get 2 tokens, and then cut, or I could just play Sky Spawner. I don't feel like just chump blocking is really going to get me anywhere, so we're not going to do that. My opponent continues to not really fetch like they have Nissa, so I don't think they do. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to chump with the Scion, use that to take up the Hangerback. Probably trade Sky Spawner for Zurgo, but maybe not if it looks like they have a Tarkus command. This does not look like an Atarkus command, though. This looks like more Goblins. Arc what? Arc who? What the deuce? Oh my word. Should I even tick up this thing? Yeah, I think I have to. What a gigantic beating. Kinda wish I had that card for this matchup. Seems quite good. Now my life points are very low. I don't like it. Well, I have another Sky Spawner, which is great. And then, should I play a Foothills? Well, I could cut for 1 mana. They generally can't burn you out, so that's fair and reasonable. But with Arc Lightning, I'm a little worried, actually. I'm just going to block the tokens. Let Zurgo rumble on in. But I am going to cut the Zurgo. Battle Raging the Zurgo for 2. For 2 points. I have the last hanger back standing. Oh, the Blade. The Blade. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that card should just not be in this matchup. Although it is kind of good against Arc Lightning. So should I just get to work? 5-turn clock? Alright, let's do it. It's go time. Opponent might have another Zurgo, but whatever. Can't hold back forever. Alright, now we're on D. Maybe I'm supposed to side out a land on the draw, I don't know. I feel like this matchup's pretty tough without a bunch of sweepers. Wild Slash me and a Tarkus command me, that stinks. No! Stupid fetch lands. Oh, we're going to have a big hangerback walker and then a bunch of nothing. Alright, well. I see your battle rage, guy. I see it. Or gal, I suppose. Do I want this other cut? Seems like 3 Delve cards is already kind of pushing it. Bearer of Silence is certainly not great. Ugh, Arc Lightning, gross. Can't beat anything. Can't beat any of these magic cards. If I could dispel Arc Lightning, I would just have them all in my deck. It's possible I should just have a 3rd one too. Kind of want some Transgresses, scary 3-drops. Ugh, Bearer of Silence. I don't know, I kind of just want to race them. I can race them with only 3 Bearer of Silence. I'm pretty sure I can. Alright, let's try this. Let's try drawing our Seismic Rupture. How about that? That sounds like a lot of fun. Oh, we drew it. We did it. We only have 1 land, though. Pretty sure we can't keep that. This hand's legit. Wonder if this deck should have an island. Situations like this. Be nice to not have to fetch or end up with 2 battle lands and a basic in play. Well, that doesn't really do anything. We are just dead to a Whirling Outburst. Deader than dead. Well, we're going to roar the Swift Spear. Oh, too many dispels. I don't like it. We only brought in 2 of these, right? This is kind of the issue. Yep, can't beat it. Too powerful. Ooh, Thopter Engineer's good. No. A magic card. Opponent hit Become Immense. They're a little short. That's awesome. Very pleased by that. Kind of hope I draw a land. I'll definitely hope I draw a land. Tilt. Tilt, tilt, tilt. That was not the right land. Should have been more specific. Yeah, I don't want to lose my Thopter to an Atarka's Command, so I'm not going to block with it, so I'm just going to attack with it. The 1 point might not matter, but... Now we can turtle up, I think. Alright, so 13, keep the Thopter back. We're not going to do a good job of turtling up, don't get me wrong. We're doing a slightly better job, I guess, now. We're doing worse. Worse and worse as time goes on. Just can't beat these Goblin tokens. Probably should have, I don't know. I guess Virulent Plague would be good, but it'd be pretty good against us, too, so that doesn't really work. Leave up the world's most obvious Dispel. My opponent does not seem to care. Assume they become immense, yeah. And the Goblin that got through. So we end up taking 3, not that bad. Still have cut and Dispel back. So we're not going to get completely destroyed by an Atarka's Command or become immense or whatever. So it's helpful. I think the 5 Goblins can kind of just pound through this Engineer, though. Need something else. Damn! Damn it! Alright, well, this is ugly. But we are cutting a single Goblin. Only because we have Dispel, and if we draw Kolagon, have to tap out for it, and we get, like, Become Immense or whatever, it just kind of is what it is. Definitely need a spell this turn, though. That is not a spell. My opponent still just has 4 cards in hand. Raw, hasty bushwhacker. There it is. Big finish. Big finish. And we died.